Alright guys, here is the TRU Dio made by Matt of TagTeamToyCollectors Plain Glass. Thank you, Matt, so much. I know the significance of this piece to yourself, to your family, and to collectors and parents and kids around the world. Toys R Us was a staple for the hobby, for collectors, for families, and it's been around in this country for so long, and it's so weird to picture it moving forward past this year. There will be no Toys R Us in the United States. It's just hard to fathom. But as you guys can see, the detail of this thing are phenomenal. The amount of hours time, excuse me, I'm congested, I apologize. But Matt did an outstanding job. The little details in the brickwork, the way the curb looks, making the wastebasket accurate to the one. This is the one modeled after the one in his town. So I know tons of people entered his giveaway. Maybe 300 plus people wanted a shot at the TRU Dio. Super fortunate that the random picker was on my side that day. I don't really have a good spot to put it yet in this house. In the near future I am moving, and you can bet there will be a dedicated spot for this to be on display in my collection. But it's incredible. It's as breathtaking as you think it would be. But I just want to thank Matt. Definitely check out TagTeamToyCollectors Rain Blast if you haven't. If you've been under a rock, his videos are phenomenal. He recently had his town's first Comic-Con, and he covered that with the blessing of the people that organized the con, the comic book store that ran it. They asked him to cover the convention, and I thought he did great. Very entertaining watch. But besides that, Matt's channels are reviews, it's do-it-yourself Dio explanations, it's posing. There's just a lot to gain from subscribing to Matt's channel. It's incredible. Completely blown away by this thing in person. It's phenomenal. I do want to share, fond memories of the Toys R Us where I grew up. I grew up in the West Bank, Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. That's 15 minutes outside the city of New Orleans. The nearest Toys R Us to where we grew up was in nearby city called Marrero. It was a good 45-minute drive. Depending on traffic, it could have been an hour. And it was just one of those places where your parents took you for a special occasion. Christmas, birthday, it was summertime, and you did good in school. You were rewarded. I remember going to the video game section especially. That's where we got our N64 when it launched in '96 on launch day. I remember you had to go to the game section, and there was like these little pouches that had a little slip, and then you take the slip to the register, and then you go to a lockup area separate, and that's where all the games were kept. They didn't keep them on the floor, and just everything there was just done larger than life. Like the bicycle section, the outdoor toy stuff. I mean, the action figure aisles especially. I mean, many times, Christmas times, we were given an amount of money that my brother and I could go and just get whatever we wanted for Christmas, and then we would have to wrap them and wait. But so many toys, like, it was just a different experience than going to a department store's toy aisle. Toys R Us was just an experience, and the last time I got to experience one was this year with my best friend in neighboring Johnson City, Tennessee. It's a good 3-hour drive from where I live, but for him it's like an hour. And him and his wife, Amy, took me and Sam. And that was, little did we know, you know, weeks later the announcement came that they were not able to restructure their debt and they were going under. So that video will be right here if you want to check it out. Little did I know that we were going to a Toys R Us for the last time. I know Tim and his wife hit that place up multiple times afterwards as the sales got number. Look, 70%. Here's 40%. It started to gradually. It's for the longest time, it seemed like they were doing 20%, which wasn't taking barely anything off the tax. And then it was like 10% on action figures. But you got to give it up to Matt for the what he did here and the details and the colors. The nostalgia will hit you, and the packing job he did. So thank you so much, Matt. This is my presentation of unboxing the TRU Dio. And thank you for watching. And do know that you have a week left to enter to win this figure in a conjoint collab giveaway between So Dope, Ricky Domes, and myself. That video will be right here. Get entered. You still have a week. Be subscribed to both channels. It's all explained in that video. Follow the rules. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload. Sandman out. I don't want to grow up.